a flag.
And I don't see, they're huddled, but I don't see any penalties. Oh, yes, there is.
Gonna do it again. Gonna do it again.
Rushing inside the tackles on the kick,
Yeah.
on the defense.
Good call.
That'll be half the distance, and we'll replay the try.
Good call. Very good call. That's one of the rules in Munich football that we didn't go over is on special teams. You're not allowed to rush inside the tackles, only outside rushers only. That's it on kicks, field goals, and extra points. So we'll see if the Renegades can take advantage of it.
All right, 22 is going to line up to kick it. Marvin Minger, it's up and no good.
Another penalty. Looks like it might be running a penalty, running to the kicker on this one, Tim.
Yeah.
Roughing the kicker on the defense.
Got a player down.
Well, when you look at the Stallions, and you can add this one to it, just in the first quarter alone, they've had 6 penalties.
Wow.
And CMHA's got 2. That almost goes for a whole game, partner.
At least the whole first quarter. Wow.
They're being aggressive, but they're not being aggressive within the rules.
Yeah, not surprising that they would have this high intensity in the championship game. Like I said, a much anticipated game. But that's part of the challenge as coaches and as players, that you got to harness that energy so that you can use it to put forth a great effort out there on the field.
See, I don't know if I would agree with this one, though. I mean, you look at the replay here, John. I don't know if we can get it one more time. I don't really know if the defense ran into the kicker or the kicker ran into the defense. Now watch it here, John. You tell me. There's the kick. He's gone. And now he runs into that guy.
Yeah, he jumped pretty far.
Yeah, I mean,
he jumped almost 3 yards.
You're allowed your spot within reason, but he's two yards down the line.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a close one. I don't know if I would have flagged it on that one either, but it's such a bang-bang play, and they probably were paying attention to that inside rush that they just called. We'll see if they stay with the kick, or will Coach Powers go to a more conventional.
Will be enforced on the kickoff. We'll replay the try.
Are they going to try it again? I see the T out there. Oh, no. They're throwing it off the field. Yeah, this might be a good idea. Wedge right up front. Okay.
No.
Another penalty.
When you're done, you better pick all this up. I ain't trying to hear you, Ed.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, and we'll replay the try.
So that's play number 4. What we down there?
Come on, man. That's terrible.
3 extra point tries, or that 2?
He don't know that. No, he don't know.
Wow.
Y'all got peanut shells all over the turf.
So we'll try this one more time. We might set the record for the most tries, Coach.
Yeah, it's it's getting up there, I tell you that. They're just going to do something basic, something simple, just like they just tried to do. Tried to go right up the middle with a nice wedge play. Why listen?
That's unbelievable.
No, they shouldn't be. They should be watching the football. Defensively, should be watching the football.
Yeah, this defense is jumping way too much.
On the defense.
Way too much.
Half the distance.
I'm the defensive line coach. I'm going to be talking to them.
Oh yeah, I mean they shouldn't be They shouldn't be listening. They should be watching the football. That's football 101. And I'm surprised that the Stallions, as well coached as they are by this staff, that they're making mistakes like this. But again, it's the the intensity of the championship game, the anticipation. But you think they settle down by now with 2:53 left to go in the first quarter.
Well, we finally can say that the try was no good.
Wow. Amazing.
I am sure when Coach Dunn relooks at this, he will probably be talking about the mental mistakes his team's made here early.
Yes. Yes, he will. And you're right. He'll beat that into their heads whether they win or lose this football game. And they're lucky that they didn't score. But on the other hand, Stallions had a chance to punch it in and they couldn't get it done. So both these teams have left something out on the field that they desperately need in order to claim themselves as champions. If I remember correctly, Tim, a few weeks ago when I was on the air with Brian Kaiser, I can't remember the Termites game having this many penalties.
Oh.
See if he gets a better kickoff here this time around.
I was waiting when they were going to do this. Because they did say they were going to access it on the kickoff, so now they're going to be kicking on the 45-yard line.
Guys, give me a little room. Give me a little room. Hey, Ed. Hey, I need to find DeBron. I need to find DeBron, one of my workers. Okay.
Kickoff outside. And he'll bring it all the way up to the 46-yard line where Foy was knocked out by Marvin Minger. So the Stallions will take over on offense. It'll be first down and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Well, this couldn't have gone any better for Mike Powers and his Renegades, being up 6-0 here late in the first quarter, especially after the big play in the first few plays of the game that the Stallion was able to reel off. You can probably look to the Stallions to get back to that recipe and try to have some success again on the ground before they start opening it up. Well, it looks like they might just start opening it up right now. There are 3 wide receivers and the quarterback's in the shotgun.
Looking to throw, Desmond West, incomplete.
Yeah, he's open. Wow, that was a good opportunity for Isaiah Clark to connect with his speedy wide receiver, Desmond West.
Now they've been giving him time, John.
They've been giving him time. Is exactly right, Tim. And the thing that Isaiah has to do is he has just have to take his time and set his feet. He does not have a good foundation. His technique is not where it's supposed to be in order to complete a pass. And all he got to do is play catch.
Second down and 10. Stallions in gold. You see they trail by 6. Handoff right up the middle. He'll pick up maybe 3 yards before he's brought down by number 32, Darren Brown.
Yeah, who else? Mr. Darren Brown.
You look at it right here. They're standing up. They're not hitting anybody.
No.
Not a good job of offensive line blocking there.
No. Sometimes when the offensive line hear that draw play call in the huddle, they tend not to be as aggressive when it's actually a run play. And you have to engage the defender so that you can make him go where he wants to go, and the back will cut off your block.
Third down, looking to throw. He's caught.
And the Stallions coaches calling for a late hit. Players' momentum was already going forward, so the referees will never call that.
So fourth down, call it 4. We're still with 1:37 to go here in the first quarter. Somebody better put some pads on Darren Brown. He's got 6 tackles already here in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is a pretty bold move right here by the Stallions, going for it on fourth down this early in the football game. I don't know if I agree with this call, but they must have a play dialed up that they feel real good about. And that's not it.
That ain't it.
No.
So the Phil Cullum defense holds. And they're going to start on the 49-yard line of the Cleveland Stallions. And you can see right here, he just never got a hold of it.
No, he really didn't. Desmond West couldn't bring it in and cost his team the football. I probably would have punted on that and tried to play the field position game. Give my defense a shorter, longer field to work with, and try to get the ball back so that they could tip the field in their favor the next time they get the football.
Especially with the speed of the Lonnie Burton or the Phil Cullum team.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10.
Looks like they're trying to line up for a pass right here.
Handoff. And another flag. And he just now got it to the official. And it looks like he's calling illegal procedure.
It is an illegal formation on the offense. Defense declines. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, that's a good call by the defensive coach to decline the penalty. No need to take it.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Give me that back, they said.
Yeah. Oh, Derek Brown, that's why you're on your defensive star.
Hey, you look at it right here, folks.
Wow.
It wasn't the most tight spiral, but it's definitely catchable.
Definitely.
3rd down and 12. 36 seconds to go. First quarter. Cleveland Muni Football Bantamweight Championship game coming to you in 2014. We want to wish you all a Happy New Year. Handoff Brown up the middle. Brought down, and he'll pick up. It looks like 10. It's going to be 4th down and 2 before Jordan Kelly, the right linebacker, came up to make the stop.
This is a good job by Brown hitting the hole, getting up and getting on the second level, making something happen, giving his coach a little something to work with. I would punt if I was Mike. But it looks like he's going to go for it. Both of these coaches taking some chances. He's going to have some time to think about it.
So that brings us to the end of the first quarter. where the CMHA Phil Cullum Renegades lead the Cleveland Stallions in the 2013 Bantamweight Championship game. You know, John, it's that time of the year with the snow and the cold. Football's over. No better time to get on the hardwood.
That's right. All you LeBron James lovers, LeBron James wannabes, this is how you get started. Get off the couch, get off the TV, get out there and get to the rec centers.
Again, ages 8 to 17, boys and girls. And we also have a Pee Wee program for kids 5 to 7. It's totally free for you, the citizens of Cleveland. Just contact your Cleveland Recreation Center today. If you're not sure, you can call that number on your screen, 664-2325. Did you play any hoops in your day, John?
I did. I did. I don't know if they called it hoops when I was on the court, but, you know, I was pretty physical.
I wanted to ask you, did you use some of your football techniques on the basketball floor?
You know, it was kind of strange, too, because in high school, we would go right from football into basketball. So those first few weeks, we were murdering each other and murdering the other team, too. So very rarely I fouled out before halftime. But it was not uncommon for me to be in the third quarter with 5 fouls and sit next to the coach and him telling me that I can't be as aggressive. But I wasn't the only one sitting over there. I had some friends, too.
All righty. Dwayne Watts-Rand's got his offense lined up. Man in motion. Dwayne Pope going to come up the middle. And they pick up enough yardage on a big play to keep the offense on the field and keep it moving. First down, 10.
Well, you know, I don't exactly agree with the call to go for it on this down, but when you run a play like that, why not? I mean, Brown reeled off 8-9 yards the last time he ran it. He's got to believe that he can get another 2 or 3 yards to get the first down, and they were successful. So hopefully this will give the Renegades some momentum to get into the red zone so they can line up for a potential score.
The time of possession is almost dead even in the first quarter. 4:20 for the Stallions, 4:40 for CMHA.
Wow.
But CMHA's been able to put a drive together here. 7 plays for 77 yards.
Quick screen.
During the first quarter.
Oh,
not this time.
Wow.
I smell the sweep.
Yeah.
The Stallions smelled it out.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Delonte Wilkins came up and made a big stop along with number 14.
Yeah,
and again,
that's
14 from the Stallions is Keisha Brown.
Wow. Keisha Brown. Excellent play, young man.
I'll tell you what, that kid, Keisha Brown, they identified him as an outstanding student. He goes to Citizen Leadership Academy.
Leadership. To use more of that.
Second down, we'll call it 20.
Same play. Same play. Tell you what, they're just not getting it done on that side of the ball offensively.
Yeah, that left tackle and left guard, they're getting eaten up.
Yeah, Cullum and Anderson. I don't know exactly what they're doing over there, but it's not a formula for a successful play.
So third down. This looks like about 25, 26 yards. You're looking at the Phil Cullum Renegades. They lead. On their offensive line, the left tackle, Dylan Cullum. Left guard, Eric Anderson. The center, Damian Peterson. Right guard, Samuel Morgan. Right tackle, Joseph Bland. Looking going outside. Darren Brown. They're out there.
Yeah, good defense, good pursuit by that Stallion defense. Tell you, looked like Brown had an opening, but they closed it real quick with Desmond Westbrook getting over there, him and Jordan Kelly.
Now, watch this play. This tells me a couple things, John. And you know, as a football coach, I'm sure you've seen it, or a football player where a coach said, look, you can't tackle this guy high. You've got to tackle him low, take his legs, because he's going to hurt you. And he showed it there.
Yeah, he did.
4th down, they're going to punt. They're going to kick it all the way down to the 20, going to get by him. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to spot it right on the 17-yard line.
It's not a bad kick. I mean, you know, I thought they should have kicked it the last time when they got into a 4th down situation. The offense sputtered out, so Coach Powers trying to rethink his offensive philosophy right now, see what's going to work for his team. You know, they only really had the one big play, Tim, just the quick screen out here to the slot receivers where the other receivers did a real good job of blocking, and Pope was able to get into the end zone. So the Renegades got a lot to work on the offensive side of the ball. They're not crisp. They're not firing out. They're not staying engaged with their blocking. I'm kind of surprised that they're up in this game right now, 6-0.
So you look here, Cleveland Stallions trail by 6.
X3.
This might be a pass. Oh.
Isaiah, throw the ball right now.
Coach Dunn is way out on the field, somewhere he's not supposed to be. Oh, unless the half. No, not the quarter.
No.
He's just out there on the field trying to get some coaching tips in.
Yeah, see, his guy got hit. I don't think he saw that.
Yeah, I saw he got hit, but
I don't think the coach
oh,
saw
the coach did.
He's yelling at him, throw it, and his guy got hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, he got the guy in his face. Yeah, that could change the timing a little bit.
Second down, we'll call it 10. We're going to call it on the defense.
Encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
No, it's kind of amazing that you're seeing these types of mental penalties on this level. Usually that's all worked out by the time they reach this division. But and the nerves should be settled by now.
I don't think I said left.
High formation.
Oh, my goodness, Drew. Nelly.
Wow, that's a great play by 55. Yeah, McCullum. Yeah, great play by that left side linebacker. He came up and closed that hole very, very quickly.
Now watch this. He's going to look for block and see number 5. He doesn't get there in time. He's got to get out there in front and throw that block.
Yeah, exactly. Got to get up in that hole and help his man out. But that was an excellent job by Cullum, disengaging with the blocker, skating over, keeping his hips over his feet, and securing the ball carrier and bring him down.
3rd down, we'll call it 4. And they're back there, and who was it? 32.
Who else?
Darren Brown.
Yeah, who else?
Wow.
Darren Brown is trying to claim that defensive MVP.
He's well on his way.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's having a heck of a first half. I mean, they're not blocking him, but, you know, he's making plays, too. You know, I would think that they would definitely have to have their eye, have some pads on that guy. They got to know where he is.
So they'll punt here. And lined up in punt formation for the Stallions is Nelson Wheatley. 4:05 to go here before half. Punt.
Oh, Stallions got it.
To the Stallions. Let's see. There's a flag.
But the Stallions might have it.
So we'll look at it here and see if we can see who covers the ball up, John. There's the fumble. And it looks like the Stallions have the ball.
Yeah, the Stallions got the ball.
And I think they know it.
Number 8.
Recovered the fumble. Got a personal foul, late hit on Gold, 22, 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 from the spot.
Yeah, Julian LeSure was able to come up with that with the ball, but a costly penalty again for the Stallions as they get a personal foul and have to be backed up 15 yards.
You got that, Coach?
1st down and 10.
Wow.
As long as you see it, I just want to make sure you
They're going to start on the 20-yard line. I don't think we've been able to go 4 plays without a penalty, partner.
Yeah, it's definitely not a series, that's for sure. Well, we'll see if they can contain Mr. Brown. Nope.
Coming around in, a lot of room.
Oh, wow.
There's Desmond West.
Oh.
In the house, brought down.
There he is again.
Dan Brown.
Wow. And we got a penalty flag. I think a block in the back is going to be called against the Stallions. Yeah. The one time that Wilkerson was able to get, Desmond West was able to get loose. Never had a chance because of the illegal block in the back.
block in the back on the
number
offense.
2.
10-yard penalty from the flag, and we'll repeat 1st down.
Well, we'll take a look at it here and see if we can pick it up. Hopefully we got this replay. And you see right here, here's West coming around in. It was a good call by the coach.
Yeah, it was.
And if I'm right, it's about 10 yards up the field where this block comes.
Right there, I believe that's the one that they called.
Yeah, see it right there.
Yeah, yeah. Not much, just enough. And just because it was on the outside, highly visible area, the referee felt he had to call it. And Stallions have to start all over again, 5 yards deeper in their territory.
1st down and 15.
But they are capable of pulling it off again. So.
Pick up maybe 2-3 yards at the most. Dylan Cullum on the tackle. Robert Garrett on the tackle. 2nd down and 12. 3 minutes to go in the half. We'll have both coaches at halftime and have a chance to chat with them, as we'll be talking to the Cleveland Stallions coach first, right at the end of the half.
It's been interesting to see the chess game that these two coaches are playing in this championship game. Stallions keep knocking at the door. They can have some big plays, but they just can't get in the end zone.
Looking to throw, pressure, open. And they're there. They know if Desmond West is in the open, keep an eye because he can break it. On the tackle, Dwayne Watts ran.
Yeah, this is an excellent job by the quarterback finally setting his feet and delivering a good pass. Not the prettiest pass, but he got it to his destination and his intended receiver. Desmond West, you can just tell he's something special. He's got moves. All he needs is a little daylight, and he can take it to the house.
Third down. We're going to call it 8, maybe 7.
Yeah, the Stallion team just have to stick with what they do best. Stay within themselves and be confident. But they got to do something about Mr. Brown. I tell you, that's the guy that's really been wreaking havoc on them.
And brought down on a sack by number 56, Derek Brown and Dylan Cullum.
Yeah, number 55, Cullum again in there. Made an excellent defensive play, kind of bent back the wrong way. And you can see right there, he's sitting on his knees, kind of got hyperextended going back. Wow, I hope he's all right. I know what happened to me if I did that. 6 months laid up.
4th down and 12. They'll be punting here. Back in punt formation, Nelson Wheatley. We're going to talk about Phil Cullum's special teams play because it's been awful special this year for him.
Sure has.
This is probably one of their best parts of the game. Shanked it, it's going to roll. It'll go all the way out to the 39-yard line. So CMHA, Phil Cullum. First down and 10.
Everybody stay. Everybody stay. Everybody stay. Let's get our real defense out there. Let's get our real defense out there.
Wow.
Only 3 seconds to go in the ball game. You think they would just kneel it down and go into the half.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're in victory formation.
Take a shot downfield.
Somebody said, take a shot downfield.
Nah, not here.
No, not when you're winning.
Well, that brings us to halftime, where the Cleveland Stallions trail the CMHA Phil Cullum Renegades, and we'll have the head coach of the Cleveland Stallions with us momentarily. And John, we talked about Desmond West, his exciting play and what he's able to do, and he really has been on the verge of breaking it. But you know, we're going to go back and say what was the worst thing that could have happened as far as their mistakes with penalties. That's what's hurt them so far in the first half.
And then make no mistake, you know, you can't overlook that. Penalties have absolutely decimated this Stallion squad. Every big play that they've had has been either called back or been penalized in some type of way that negated the game that they should have had. But I'm going to tell you, the person who really stands out to me is the first person that we mentioned for the Renegades, and that's Darren Brown. Just very rarely do you see a running back defensive tackle combination in football, let alone on this level. He's had a very special first half.
And obviously, when you're talking about these two teams, they met earlier in the year, a 4-0 score. So they're about as even as they can come, and they're just one play away. And we're going to be going down to the field to talk to the head coach of the Cleveland Stallions, Jason Dunn. And again, Jason, I don't know if you can hear us yet in your headset.
Yeah, I can hear you, Tim.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate your team in getting it this far. They really have done a nice job as far as outstanding play in the playoffs. But today, Coach, I got to tell you, it seems like you guys have been almost your own worst enemy when it comes to the mistakes that have taken place.
Today, penalties is hampering us real bad today. You know, we can't seem to stay on sides on defense, and, you know, those blocking in the backs down the field, we can't have those. So we got them in the locker room, and that's something we're going to address this half.
Hey, Jason, John Good here. What are you going to do about Darren Brown, number 32?
We got some we got some adjustments to make on defense and offense, because right now he's killing us coming from that D tackle spot. They're moving him around. He's throwing our blocking schemes off, but that's something else we got to address this half.
Yeah, because, you know, you got great skilled players, but we all know that it starts up front. Your quarterback doesn't have enough time to set his feet. His receivers are open. He can't get a good strike. And the running backs, they just not getting the holes that I used to see you guys running with. I usually see you guys running through during the regular season.
You know, and the times that we did get long runs, every time we've got a run, it's been called back. You know, like I said, just undisciplined football. You know, with the mistakes it's taking on down the field. So we're trying to fix that.
All right, well, go ahead and address your team in the locker room, and good luck in the second half.
All right, thanks, John.
Yep.
You're looking at the young cheerleaders from the Cleveland Stallions here at Collinwood Field. And again, we also would like to take a look at some of the Desmond West highlights. When you look at him during the season, number 3 for the Stallions, he really has done one heck of a job in outstanding play with the Desmond West player. When it comes to, John, not only touchdowns, but touchdowns for long distances.
And, you know, that just goes to show you how much confidence this offensive staff has in his abilities. And it seemed like as the season went along, he got more confident. The team got more confidence in him, and he performed to that level of play. Here today, like Coach Dunn said, you know, big runs. But, you know, penalties, mental mistakes, just can't have that. So once they get him in a position to, you know, to do well, and they can get a good, clean